We've built this campaign around fleet diversity to try to advocate for policies that support the diversity of the fishing industry, not just consolidating the fishing fleet. One of the things that we really focused on is to try to bring some new players to the fisheries table so that the fishermen that I met 20 years ago, 18 years ago, essentially getting kind of tired. You kind of can only go to the same wall and bang your head so many times before you feel like, I'm done. I'm not going to do that anymore. And you either do what the policymakers say you got to do, which is to scale up, or the other option they give you, which is to get out. And we have to look back and see where was the last place where an industry was only given two options. You sell out or you scale up. And that was our farmers. And it was about 30, 40 years ago. And when farmers were forced to make that choice, we ended up losing the integrity of our food system. We ended up losing the healthiness of our food system. We ended up losing our rural communities, the economic infrastructure of those communities. And what did we end up with? An industrial-scale extractive model of food production that is actually, for the first time, killing us. Our food is killing us thanks to that decision of scale up or get out. So now, over the past 10 years or so, we've seen the family farm movement, the small-scale movement in the family farm world starting to flourish. Actually, farmers markets and community support agriculture are the two fastest growing parts of agriculture right now. And we felt like, okay, so if catching fish is apparently to feed people, then we need to learn from what happened in the rest of our food system. We need to reverse this decision that fishermen are faced with, that you only scale up or you get out. There needs to be another option. And so what we felt like we needed to do was to give the fishermen that have felt tired and beaten up some political cover and some new ammunition in the form of new people coming to the plate and helping them speak up, or at least giving them the power to back up their words. And so we've been building alliances with family farm movements, with the local food movements, bringing new players to the table that are strengthening the argument that if this is all about food, then these are the steps you need to take. Diversity is the way to go, not only in the kind of boats that are fishing, but in the kind of species we're eating, and we also got to be really aware of the economic and social consequences of our policies. And that has been a huge success. We had the New England Fishery Management Council has, of course, implemented catch shares for the groundfish fleet, and we've seen rapid consolidation in just the first 2 years. And so we've been advocating for this fleet diversity policy, and we just saw comments pour in from all over the country, and the comments in support of fleet diversity outweighed opposition 5-1, and they came from the rest of the food movement. They came from people who realize fishermen are actually an asset to our society, to our economy, to our food system, and to our communities, and we need to support them. And the first feedback we got from the council was, why are you bringing all these people? They don't belong here. It's not their business. It is their business. And I think getting that message out and really making sure that people understand this is everybody's business. It just happens that the first line of income goes to the fishermen, but the rest of us are paying for that, so it makes it our business. So that part has been really successful. And what we've heard from fishermen is getting that political love back a little bit, getting a population that's actually supporting them, is making them want to get up again. And maybe it's a bloody forehead club, but at least they're feeling like there's a little bit more energy in it, that they can go back to that wall, and this time they've got other people that are having their back.